Hey bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are doing another Be Better project with this Summer Glow Body Lotion, which is an update on the Summer Shimmer Body Lotion I shared all the way back in 2015, now over 5 years ago. I've kept this Summer Glow Body Lotion fairly close to its original 2015 inspiration, but with some refinements and tweaks based on the things that I've learned in the last half decade. The core structure of this formulation is still pretty much the same. It's still a lightweight emulsified lotion with a hefty dose of added colored mica for a nice summery glow. The 2015 version has a 25% oil phase and then uses lightweight safflower oil to try and make it a relatively lightweight lotion. For this updated version, I have dropped the oil phase down to 17% for a much lighter skin feel, and I've compensated for the loss of viscosity by including a small amount of cetyl alcohol. I've also blended the safflower oil with some C12 to 15 alkyl benzoate, which is gorgeously lightweight for a really lightweight product that's perfect for summer. This updated lotion is also fully in percents by weight. The 2015 version used volume measurements for the mica, and so now we are doing this in percentages and by weight, and it's much more accurate. For more information on this formulation, please make sure you're checking it out on the blog, linked in the description box below. You'll find a lot more information there, information on substitutions, scaling, and shelf life. You can also look up all the ingredients in the Humblebee and Me encyclopedia to learn more about them. But come on, let's get our glow on. We'll begin by combining the ingredients for our heated water phase in a small heat-resistant glass measuring cup. So in here I already have 47.5 grams of distilled water. To that I'm going to add 25 grams aloe vera juice and 5 grams vegetable glycerin. We'll combine our heated oil phase in a second heat-resistant glass measuring cup. So we'll need 4 grams Ritamulse SCG, 6 grams C12 to 15 alkyl benzoate, and remember, if you're looking for substitutions or alternatives, please read the blog post linked in the description box below, 5 grams safflower oil, and 2 grams cetyl alcohol. Before we heat everything through, I'm going to weigh the water phase and note that weight so we can replace any water lost to evaporation during heating, and I'm making sure to note that the weight also includes the spatula. To heat everything through, we're going to use a water bath. So this is a wide flat bottom saute pan with about 1 inch or 3 centimeters of water in the bottom of it. And I'm going to pop both of our phases in here and then go put this on the stovetop over medium heat for about half an hour to melt everything through and heat everything up to the same temperature. Once everything has heated through and melted, you can remove your water bath from the heat and then remove your measuring cups from the water bath. Before we continue, we are going to top up the water phase to that number we wrote down earlier with a bit of preheated distilled water. Give that a stir and pour it into our oil phase. Then we will grab our immersion blender and start blending. All right, so that was about 3 minutes of blending. I'm going to leave this to cool for 5 minutes and then come back and blend it some more. It's been 5 minutes and it's time to keep blending. Okay, that was about another 2 minutes of blending. I'm going to leave it to cool for another 5 and then resume blending. Another 5 minutes later, and this is starting to thicken up nicely. Still pretty warm. We'll give this another blending, and I think after that we can weigh out our cool down phase and then check back in on temperature. Okay, so this is still pretty warm. I'm going to just set it aside for a while now while we weigh out our cool down phase. For this formulation, the cool down phase only has 2 ingredients, and one of them, which is our mica, is not actually heat sensitive. So I'm going to weigh that out and then whisk in a bit of lotion now and get that incorporated. So I recommend choosing something sort of summery and shimmery, and we're going to need 5 grams of it for a 100 gram batch. This is a mica from Humblebee called Sun-Kissed Shimmer. As you can see, 5 grams of mica is quite a lot. I'm going to add some of our lotion to the mica and whisk to combine. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look at that lovely shimmer. So once this is nice and smooth and the mica has been incorporated, we're going to stir it back into the parent batch. There you can see, all lovely and shimmery and summery. So now we can weigh out the last of our cool down phase, which is our preservative. So we need 0.5 gram of liquid germall plus, and I'm just weighing that back into the same little dish that we used earlier. To package the lotion, I'm going to be using a 4-ounce or 120 milliliter bottle with a pump top, and then a funnel to help direct the flow of the product. With the consistency of this lotion, you could also put it in a squeeze bottle or a tottle or even a tub. As you can see, it's really quite colorful, so I would recommend putting it in something where the chances of spilling are fairly low, and that is why I have not chosen to use a tub or a wide mouth jar. For a bit of an application demo, I've got some on my arm here. And it definitely does contribute some color. You can see there's some here, there's not some here. There's definitely, a difference. Obviously, the mica that you use will impact the amount of color and the color itself that you get from the end product, so make sure you are taking that into account. And there you go. So we just made a lovely summer glow body lotion. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please make sure you're reading the partner blog post, which is linked in the description box below. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.